This fun fact number 18 for the year 2026 will be a fun fact that just sparkles and glows. And why not? As we leave the tail end of May's gloomy weather and head into the summer months, we are heading right into the wedding season. So what glows and sparkles? Item number 1 might certainly be the gold rings that are often exchanged. So just how much gold is out there in the universe? Astronomers estimate that there is roughly 1.8 times 10 to the 45th kilograms of gold in the observable universe. This amount is virtually unfathomable, enough to make 300 quintillion Earths of pure gold, or coat every planet in the galaxy with a 4-meter-thick layer of the shimmering metal. 4 meters thick! That would definitely inspire some sort of crazy space race gold rush. As if there isn't kind of one already. Of course, rushing and racing could lead to this, and did. Blue Origin's rocket exploded on the launch pad May 28th. Fortunately, no one was injured. How all the gold in the universe developed is still a bit of a mystery, but NASA has a theory based on Magnetars, a type of neutron star with a strong magnetic field which loses or releases, depending on your view, material out into space. This artist's concept depicts a magnetar, which is the type of neutron star with a strong magnetic field, losing material out into space. Shown as the thin green lines, the magnetic field lines influence the movement of charged material around the magnetar. Courtesy of NASA, JPL, Caltech. What if two magnetars got married? I suppose the result depends entirely on which poles they brought to the altar. Groan. They would either fuse together into a perfectly unified, stronger magnetic system, or they would repel each other and flat out refuse to get close. Either way, it would be an epic wedding beyond description. So what does just a regular but rare neutron star merger look like? First they meet, and they might actually have known each other for quite a while. What is a while in space? It takes anywhere from hundreds of millions of years to billions of years for two neutron stars to spiral inward. The actual physical collision takes only a fraction of a second, roughly 0.01 to 0.03 seconds. I have attended really quick weddings, but none that came in under a minute. This is an artist's depiction of a neutron star collision after INSPIRE, courtesy NASA, Swift, Danaberry. So, are we talking about a real thing or a theoretical imagined possibility, perhaps a stellar fairy tale? No, it is a real thing. In August of 2017, a LIGO, Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, in Washington and Louisiana, along with their sister observatory Virgo in Italy, detected 100 seconds of gravitational waves as two neutron stars spiraled together in a massive and fiery collision. Immediately upon this announcement, about a quarter of the world's professional astronomers, observatories in space and on the Earth, got into action and detected radiation in all wavelengths, from gamma rays to radio waves. That is a huge wedding guest list. A neutron star merger, which must be an awe-inspiring collision, virtually instantly creates a black hole. Certainly in less than the blink of an eye. LIGO's first black hole merger detection is in this image. The duration of the chirp was just 0.2 seconds, 500 times shorter than the signal generated by the neutron stars, courtesy of Caltech, MIT, and the LIGO lab. Earthly weddings, even with extensive fireworks like the $1 billion wedding of the son of a Russian billionaire, Mikhail Gutseriev to Kadia Usahova, could not begin to compare with the fireworks of a neutron star merger. Now, a lot of weddings take place under an archway of some sort. What follows would have to be the best kinds of arches to be standing under for any reason. Here is a possible winter wedding setting. The Milky Way over Sime Hut and Mt. Taranaki by Brendan Larson. Sime Hut, Mount Taranaki, New Zealand. Reaching this location requires a demanding ascent to Phantom's Peak on Mount Taranaki, involving over 5 hours of hiking through deep snow and ice in extreme conditions, with the wind chill dropping to around minus 15 degrees Celsius. So maybe you are more inclined for a warmer wedding situation. This one is Val de la Luna, Universo Triásico, Ischigualasto by González Javier Santilli. Parque Provincial, Ischigualasto, Val de la Luna, San Juan, Argentina. This photograph captures the first full Milky Way arch ever taken at this location, a site of exceptional scientific and cultural significance. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, its geological importance lies in being the only place on Earth where the complete sequence of the Triassic period can be observed. That is really cool. Since I lean slightly more to a cabin in the woods rather than the beach or sand, although beach is a close second choice, I think, I would have to pick this next one as my wedding arch of choice. This is the Milky Way over the Tatra Mountains in Poland by Lukasz Rimouskowski. In case you are wondering where on earth, no pun intended, these Milky Way arches came from, here's the story. Every year, the Capture the Atlas Milky Way Photographer of the Year contest brings together some of the most striking night sky images from photographers all over the world. Curated by photographers Dan Zafra, the project highlights a carefully selected collection of around 25 photos taken in some of the darkest and most remote places on Earth. Locations where the Milky Way is still visible in incredible detail, free from the glow of any light pollution. Be sure to check this amazing contest out. All the Milky Way captures are stunning, and it was very hard to pick just a few to show here. But whatever arch you choose, sometimes a cost-effective, simple one is the best choice.